You are now dialed in with the Dial Brothers.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Dialed In Show. It's episode 13. Man, the morning has been great and wild all at the same time.
This never happens to me, y'all. I woke up 30 minutes late.
Y'all, I thought that Steven had been unalived. It was crazy.
Why do people say unalive? That's so.
Well, I know sometimes people say it because if, like, on certain social media platforms, if you say killed, it makes it become a I can't think of the word, but it's like they flag it sometimes if you use
unalived, and it's
especially you can't use the S word.
Okay.
So that's why people say like unalive themselves. Either way,
I woke up severely late. That's on me. That is on me.
I'm not tripping. You know, you would always trip with me. I'm not tripping.
In the words of Yella Beezy, who just got out of Dallas jail, that's on me, baby.
I am in such a great mood today. I don't know when the last time I was in a good mood. Well, like this. Like this. So much okay, because I don't know if y'all remember last week I told you I started my 75 hard today. Today is day one. We'll see how I feel as it progresses. But this is my fourth bottle of water.
Oh, wow. So I'm already using the bathroom.
I've been to the bathroom 3 times already this morning. I wake up at 5. So I'm at half a gallon down already. I'm like, who am I? This is crazy. I read 10 chapters in the Bible this morning.
10 chapters, wow.
Yes. And I told Mom, and we'll get to that. I told Mom, I said, I saw stuff that I don't think I ever seen before. And
you are always just don't know what you're gonna get with you.
And show you just how good of a mood I'm in. And I know, well, I rebuke it in the name of Jesus, but I know somebody's gonna probably jack my mood up today. But I don't know. It's probably been since our parents lived here. I don't know when the last time the blinds were opened. I opened all the blinds down here. Good. Even the front door, I have it open. Like,
okay, when somebody walk in,
no,
where you live,
it's got the glass door.
Look, remember, you live where you can't go in a place at night.
So,
that's
and
good.
then when I was waiting on you, I kind of started on my book, my nonfiction book, where I got to read 20 pages. I'm reading The Slight Edge. You know, so
what is that about?
I don't know yet.
You said you read 20 pages.
No, I said I was starting.
Yeah.
But then I kept stopping. Because this first chapter it's a story. The first chapter is, and I kept every time I got ready to start it, I was like, nah, he might hop on. And I didn't want to start it, and then you hopped on. So I literally just read this. All I read was this quote by Ralph Waldo Emerson. It says, "The only person you're destined to become is the person you decide to be." I said, if I don't read anything else in this book today, I read enough. What to say? If God don't do nothing else for me, He is already done enough.
Question. Okay, here's a question. Why are you so old? That is a legitimate question. Like, where do you get that from?
I don't know. I've always been like that. I don't know. So
you really don't know?
No. So y'all, I want you to. So I just told y'all how my morning has been going since 5 o'clock. Got on devotion with the church and everything. And then Steven, 98% of the time, is a very punctual person.
98.9.
So I'm flowing with this great morning and everything, and I'm looking for Steven, and he's not there. And I said, so I text him, I call him again.
My phone's on vibrate.
Eventually, I call my mom because I'm like, have you heard from Steven? I said, see how the devil work? Right when you're trying to turn your life around, right when that's when tragedy happens.
Well, it wasn't a tragedy, so let's say that.
Yeah.
You said you told Mom she better still graduate.
Yeah, because our mom is
and
really, you can say a month away.
Less than a month to the day, almost tomorrow to the day
from
of this airing.
graduating with her
Yeah.
master's degree. And I told her, I said, you know, because I was assuming the worst. And I said, you still got to graduate. I said, that's what him and all these others who are no longer here would want you to do.
Yes. That's good.
Gotten too
I
close
think
to
my eyes are red. Jesus Christ.
I'm saying this in a nice way. You doing something different with your teeth? They look super white.
No, but that's a good compliment because I'm not.
Hmm.
I hope they look super white in person. And then last night I was binge watching Beauty in Black,
Mm-hmm.
but I went to sleep at like my normal time. I don't know. I never. So I'm always a person. I wake up at the same time every day, but I don't set alarms. Never set
Mhm.
alarms. And when I set alarms, I wake up like an hour and a half earlier than the alarm. So yeah, that's weird.
To show you how deep I was going into this, I asked Mom. I said, "Well, when's the last time you heard from him?"
Oh
She
Lord.
said yesterday. So
Yeah,
we're
but I
looking
talked to her yesterday.
we're looking back in the text messages and said, "Well, last thing he said was Hoover," and only people who get that. But at 6 something, and then I said, "You know what? Wait a minute. Let me see." He normally edits our show notes, like our stuff, and I
Yeah.
can see what time. I said, "Well," and she did not like this. I said, "Well, he was alive at 1:46 this morning." So, if they need assistance with determining a time of death,
You said you at least got some technology stamp, huh? Some time stamp.
yeah, he was alive at 1:46, which I don't know if that was 1:46 my time or your time.
Your time.
Mm. So
That is funny. The fact that you thought, you know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy where our mind goes when we're trying to figure stuff out. Like you thought to look at the shared note to see
mhm.
what see, I wouldn't think to do that. And it's crazy that we're talking about like death or crime or something. I don't think I would think to do that.
You know what, Dialed In fam? I just thought about this because I told y'all maybe we should be a little more like our president. Maybe Steven did this as an April Fool's joke.
I promise you it was not. And the funny thing was, I was thinking when I was trying to, because as you can see, it ain't that many show notes. I was trying to find stuff and I couldn't. But I also said, "Oh, what if I did like an April Fool or something?" And no, no. We are taping on April Fool's Day. This airs on April 2nd.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's man, is that man? It's funny that you did all this. What's it called? Deductive reasoning to see if I was alive. I am
I
alive.
just knew you was dead because but y'all have to understand
Oh
why.
my God.
Y'all have to understand Steven doesn't not show up to stuff.
That
So
was a compliment.
yeah, so it was really like, and even Mom, like I said, this isn't like him, and she said, yeah, no, it's not. So it was really
Oh,
like,
did you tell her you talked to me?
yeah, I told her when you text, yeah,
Oh, okay. I was about to say she probably still gonna be worried.
yeah. So it was just,
Man,
it
don't
really
have
was
her
concerning,
worrying. Lord Jesus.
And I told her, I said, I didn't mean to startle you. She said, yes, you did. I said, no, I didn't. I just told her, I said, I didn't know what to do, and I didn't want, because in my mind you dead, and so I didn't want to just keep wasting time. And I'm like, well, let me go ahead and tell her because he's not responding. So something, and I literally told her, I said something bad happened.
Why would you say that? She probably got like freaked out.
Well, because
And
this
she
is
might have
just
thought you were doing
so,
April Fools.
this is just so not like you. So
Yeah.
it
She
just,
might have thought you were doing April Fools. I wonder if she thought that.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
You said you better still graduate.
Mm-hmm. I got the business real quick. I told her all kind of stuff. I told her what she need to do with your life insurance money and everything. I told her all kind of stuff. But yeah.
Back to our regular schedule program. We don't have much to talk about. That's my fault today. But I think we've been enjoying the one has to go, so we'll do that. I think this one is easy, and I think we'll have the same one. So
Very
one has
easy.
to go. Burgers, wings, pizza, or tacos. Burgers, wings, pizza, or tacos. We're gonna say it on 3. 1, 2, 3. Tacos.
Tacos. Yeah.
I've been trying to find stuff that we would disagree on, but that's kind of hard.
And here's the funny thing. And again, for those who don't know, but I think most of you know, or you could tell there's an age gap. We're
Mhm.
8 years apart. Steven left when I was 9.
He just makes it sound like I just like Steven left for the military when I was 9. Like,
Well,
dog,
you left and never came back. So
that hurts you, huh?
yeah, it did.
Oh,
Listen, so I would assume when it comes to diet that
Mhm.
we grew up eating the same stuff. Even when Steven left, for the most part, I think I ate probably the same stuff that Steven ate when he
Mhm.
was, in high school, for example. But here's the interesting thing. We ate tacos,
Mhm.
like at home.
A lot of black families had taco night.
No, I guess what I'm saying is how sometimes with these one has to go, we agree. It's not like, oh, we never ate tacos growing up. So that's why
But
we
it
like,
might have been like
nah.
tacos once a month. It wasn't like tacos once a week.
Dad loved them.
Mhm. And he
But
loved hard shell, and I don't rock with hard shell. One day,
I,
a hard shell taco got stuck in my cavity. Ooh.
um,
Mm-mm.
I
And I swore it off for the rest of my life.
I used to hate soft taco. I did not like
Why?
soft. Now, don't get me wrong. Now I love nachos. You put some cheese on
Yeah.
it, or you
Hey,
know,
I gotta take lactate pills sometimes now. I feel so old.
I'm glad I don't have those problems. But wait,
Yeah,
so can you eat
you
pizza?
grew up. Yeah, I can, but if I'm eating something like just overly dairy, I need to take a pill. Like when I make uh pasta and make like a homemade sauce with like uh
Mm.
heavy whipping cream, Parmesan cheese, cream cheese, like I need to take a pill.
I took some chicken out the freezer this morning. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it,
I
but
made some wings last night.
these were some chicken tenderloins.
Oh, why they call it tenderloins? That make me think it ain't. Well,
It's
it's
from a
real coconut tuna.
loin, but they tender, so they got them tenderloins.
Okay. What was I gonna say? You grew up really liking cheese.
Hmm. So much
Michael would
so.
walk around eating a slice of cheese. I would throw up.
And I'm talking about he's talking about like the sandwich cheese that now we know is like not good for you that doesn't break down. I would just
Mhm.
walk around the house eating that or get a cracker and put it on there. Even to this day, I have cheese sticks, not like
Yeah, I know people like the cheese sticks, like the snack cheese sticks.
yeah, I got
Yeah.
some of those in the refrigerator right now.
Mhm.
Matter of fact, I might eat one. I need to write it in my journal because I'm keeping track of what I'm eating.
Oh
Uh,
wow.
all I had for breakfast is 2 eggs, but I think maybe because all this water this morning, I'm not hungry.
Yeah, water do that. I mean, I've been drinking a bunch of water, but I need to
Well,
drink more.
ooh, I got to pee.
You got pee now?
Yes, but I refuse because this is crazy. I'm not about to be going to pee every 20 minutes.
Oh, you going to? You go, and that's losing water weight. You know.
Mm.
All right, so man, we agreed on that. I didn't know. I guess I didn't remember that you don't like soft tacos.
Well,
Like
now I will eat
I
them,
will
but
only
still,
eat
if I have a
nacho
choice.
chips. I will only eat nacho chips. I'm not gonna eat a hard taco.
But tacos is just not, especially if you're comparing it to. Now, what would be the second thing you give up between burgers, wings, pizza, and taco?
You gonna burgers?
Oh yeah,
I really don't eat burgers as much as I used to. Like growing up, like with dad and stuff. Like I eat burgers all the time. Now it's like now it's funny. Like how mom would be like, "I want a good burger." Like now, burger is like a random thing for me. Like I don't just get burgers. Like
Are
even
there
if I
grind
go,
houses in Texas?
are there what?
Grindhouse is a burger restaurant.
I don't think so. I ain't never heard of it.
Mm. There's
Uh,
one also called Mug Shots. I don't know if it's one in Atlanta or not.
I've
Used to
never
go
heard
to
that either.
Birmingham, but they're in multiple states. But I don't know if it's one
Mm.
here or not.
Hmm.
But yeah, not a good burger. I like now. Freddy's. Are there Freddy's in Texas?
I think so. Phrase is alright.
What?
Mm-mm.
Now, give
I
me
don't want
Freddy's
no
a double
thin
bacon cheese.
burger, like thin burger.
Yeah, it reminds you like a steak and shake burger kind of.
Mm.
Give me a double cheese, bacon, cheddar. Freddy's burger. I'll take that over Burger King, anything like that, any day.
And where's your dad? A fresh Whopper off the broiler.
Yeah, cut in half.
You can't beat it.
I had one the other day. I was driving by. Now this how you know, and I'm trying to not eat fast food unless I get like a salad. But every now and then you get stuck because you got to eat, and you depend on how your schedule is, and they know that. That's why they're there. The fast food restaurants. Either way, man, driving near Burger King and could smell it. Could like no, I almost cussed. No mess. Like really could smell it.
Okay. What, you pulled it over or something?
Yeah, went and got me a Whopper with cheese, which is ridiculous. Why do you have to say with cheese? Just put cheese over.
Dad would, if he saw like the smoke coming from it, he'd be like, "Oh, they putting some fresh ones on." I'm like,
Yeah,
that don't dictate when you hungry.
Well, but you can, if you haven't really eaten them, you can eat. You like, I could go eat right now.
Yeah. But yeah, I really would. You said burgers would be yours too,
for sure.
Yeah, like it's not. I don't really eat a bunch of burgers nowadays. Like or like you would go to like a Chili's or something. But I would never get a burger at Chili's. But you know what I'm saying? You go to a restaurant and you'd be like, "I'll get a burger," and that wasn't like looked down on.
Question for you.
Oh Lord, what's wrong with you?
I need to go to the dentist. Question for you. And really, it's just, and this is room temperature.
That's not good if it's room temperature.
But but say this is a whole nother story. I got so excited about the air, I woke up freezing, and
so like, what?
So the water that I leave out is not normally this cold, but it's cold.
The fact that it made you make that face is still you all right.
Yeah, just on my teeth, it was too cold.
Okay.
But here's a question for you and for the Dialed In fam. I mean, like you say, we need to turn this into a food and politics show, is what it really is.
That's what it is.
Are you one of those people who feel that when you go to a restaurant, you're supposed to order what they're known for, or you don't care?
Yeah, well, it's okay. I think yes, but I'm gonna sound like a hypocrite with the next story that I'm gonna tell. So yes, because like, why would you like? And again, I'll admit I'm about to contradict myself. Why would you go to a steakhouse and order chicken? Why would you go to a seafood place and order chicken? But again, I'll contradict myself. I, growing up, wasn't a big seafood person, like at all. Like I am way different now. But anytime I went to Red Lobsters, I got their Cajun chicken pasta. Anytime I went to Red Lobster, and may get shrimp, but always, and their chicken pasta was actually good. So that's why I say I contradict myself, because yeah, you should order what they're known for. What do you do?
Well, first of all, since you brought up Red Lobster, shout out to the young black CEO of Red Lobster. I can't think of his name.
Hopefully he can turn it around.
Yeah, hopefully, because that would just be so sad if they have to shut all of them down. But either way, I think if it's your first time going to the restaurant, eat what they're known for.
Yeah.
But if you've been multiple times, try something else. Because to your point, sometimes some of these places, the best thing on the menu is not what they're known for. Like sometimes you go and they're known for barbecue, but man, they catfish busting.
Yeah, that's true.
So it just depends. And I love to talk to the waiters and waitresses.
We got that from our dad.
Yeah. I never order food without talking to them and asking them, well, what do you like?
Because sometimes, but it depends on where you are. Because sometimes they might not feel comfortable being transparent to tell you not to get something. And then so you get it, and you like, this one, all that.
Oh yeah. Hey, Lacey, when we went to whatever that restaurant was,
that place called? That food was good, huh?
When we went to Coaxum's, I think this was called.
Yeah, because y'all said you and Mom said y'all been. I've never been there.
Mom has been plenty of times. Nah, that was my first time going.
And it's crazy. It's next to the Longhorn that we go to, but I've never noticed it.
And really,
honestly, I thought it was a closed building. I think.
And really, we weren't supposed to be going there that day.
Right.
We
just ain't want to wait in line.
But got to talking to Lacey, and Lacey was cool. So shout out anybody in Atlanta. Go to the Coaxum's in Stonecrest and Ask for Lacey.
Yeah, the food was good. It shocked me. That salmon was really good.
It was so good. The salmon was so
Now,
good.
do y'all eat salmon with stuff on it or not? Like you didn't like the glaze that I had on mine.
But it already had some type of something on it. But
I mean,
yeah,
it was seasoned well. But
yeah, it was.
see,
But
sometimes you don't know if you're getting something seasoned well, so the little glaze may go far.
remember, I made some honey glazed salmon
Mhm.
not too long after that.
Yeah.
It was delicious that day, but the
Mhm.
next day when I tried to eat the rest of it,
Mhm.
it was dry and not good.
I got two what they call it, salmon steaks, salmon fillets in my freezer right now. I need to make them.
Next time I get some, I think I'm gonna get are they called butchers too? I
I
get
mean, you still get it from the butcher. Like it technically the butcher at the grocery store does seafood and
yeah. I'm gonna try and get them to do it because I like them thick, pretty ones. The ones that I got that was frozen, they were all thin.
no, mine the one I bought. I got them from Trader Joe's. Have you ever been to Trader Joe's?
I think once.
I went well, I'll be looking on Instagram and stuff, but I went and like I've only gone to get like a item before, but like
Mhm,
2 weeks ago I went and got all my groceries from there.
mhm.
It was not bad. They got these like rice packets, like not the little cups, like not the 60-second rice, but it's like flat packets that are frozen.
Mhm.
Rice is really good. Have you ever had soup dumplings? My coworkers eat them. They really it just look
I
like a
don't like dumplings. I don't
oh
think I
really?
want that.
It just look like a dumpling, but it has like meat in it and like
Mhm.
it's good.
I'm so sorry. I got to pee. I'm so sorry.
That is funny, but okay.
I'm so sorry. I
I'm so sorry.
yeah, I used the bathroom right before we got on, so this is crazy.
Well, you were still drinking water while we were talking.
Yeah. Whew. I could not hold it. I was trying, but I could not hold it.
Well, I'm happy you didn't have an accident. It's funny, we talk about food so much. Did y'all
Mhm.
see this story? I mean, people do it, but these women were caught on video. They had a birthday brunch, had mimosas and all this stuff, and they dined and dashed, and they were caught on camera. Did you see this story?
To be honest with you, I keep trying to click on the link and it's not opening, but
Hmm.
I can imagine what you're talking about. You saying they ate the food and they didn't pay.
Yeah, they were also on camera, and it was just showing. The story was just showing like most people doing it at this restaurant. Like, hold
At
on,
that particular restaurant?
yeah, the link open for me. Hold on, I'm gonna send it to you again.
Hmm.
Uh, yeah, at that particular restaurant, I was like, oh man. And the funny thing is hearing how it was a black anchor. Listen how she started it. Hold on.
From Rochester, Valerie, days ago, 3 women from Rochester, New York, were here in Chicago to celebrate a birthday and left behind one heck of a surprise. They decided to dine and dash after greasing their fingers on chicken wings, eating Alfredo, and washing it all down with flights of drinks.
She did that.
She said, I'm gonna call them out, greasing their fingers with chicken wings.
Man, why would you even do that? That's
The bill, hold on, let me look. The bill was super high. Of course, the bill was. Did they show the bottom? I thought they showed the bottom of the bill, but yeah, but they were showing. They were just in the booth, and then all of a sudden, all of them were scooting out one by one. That's not cool. That's not cool.
that's tacky.
Yeah,
That's
and
and
that's why some places, unfortunately, some of our places, they'll be like, "Can I get a card on file before you even order?" Like, dog.
yeah, and I hate it was black people
Yeah,
just
yeah.
make you sick because that
Well,
didn't.
you hate that it's anyone, but yes.
Yeah, because why would you? They went in there knowing they was gonna do that.
Yeah. That's
That's
one thing. I mean, still, you got to figure it out. But it's one thing if you went there and then, you start ordering and then you're like, oh, crap. We kind of went over by like $30 or something. You're like, ooh.
Cause see, a whole lot of us need to know, if you go in somewhere and the prices ain't next to the food, you might well go and get up. Just go ahead and get up.
Look, that's when I go places, I make sure to look at their menu before I even leave the house.
Mhm.
I'm a planner, so that's the planner in me, but also you know what money in your bank account. So
You're gonna be real embarrassed. And then don't be like sometimes, because most of us, you are not the friend that they can put the whole bill on your card. And then
and the
people
thing is, see, that it's the principle of it too. Because I was somewhere not too long ago, and and one of my friends was like, "Well, why don't we just put it all on one check?" And I said, "You can put it on your card. Like even if I had it, I just don't like that. Nah." I, he's like, I said, "Are you want some airline points or something? You can put it on your card. Like I ain't put it on my card."
uh,
Because especially depending on, I said the clientele in my mind, depending on the company you're with, like some people will, oh Leah, let me send you the Venmo or Cash App right now. But
mhm.
if you with some people who really know you or something, they're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna send it.
And
And
don't send it.
no, we send it before I put my card down. We're not doing this whole I'll send it to you in the card. Nah. Mm-mm.
Like, matter of fact, because I need y'all to send it now so to go through.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, no, no, no,
Yeah.
no, no, no. You gonna send the money, but see, that gives broke vibes.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm no. Mm-mm. I
Yeah.
always, and it always happens. It might happen like once a month. I'm somewhere. And would y'all all just put it on one card? You know, the people who ain't got the money, they're quiet.
Quiet. Because it could be a lot of money.
Yeah,
It,
nah, I'm
it,
not
it,
doing
it could
that.
be a lot of money.
Look, in your mind, you know you paid
Right.
$32.59. So that's what
Yeah.
you prepared to pay for.
And then it gets to be, you gonna come up short because
Yeah, you always come up short.
who
Always.
paying the taxes?
Yeah.
Who pay is so it's like,
Yeah. People sending the menu price to you
right.
on Cash App, not with taxes and the
And don't forget them
gratuity.
drinks.
Right.
You so you
Oh,
sitting here trying to do all this math, but some places like make you pay
yeah.
one.
And or okay, what are your thoughts on this? Okay, say, the bill is $300 amongst the group. Everyone got different things, or someone was like, "Well, why don't we just split it evenly?"
No, no. Mm-mm. I mean,
Nah, I don't like that either. I'm just like, because it's like, okay, if I got food and a water, and you got food and two margaritas, like you spent more money than me.
because to your point, it's like you said earlier, if you knew all you had was $25,
Hmm.
so you saying that's I'm whatever I can give for 25, that's what I'm gonna get.
Right.
But it's other people ordering stuff that's $50,
Hmm.
so you split it and now it's $40.
Right.
You like, no. Mm-mm. But I do think you got to pay to play. If you don't have no money, don't go out.
That's true. That is true. Look, sometimes you gotta make up an excuse of why you can't go. Oh, I got this to do.
Yeah, just don't go,
And
because
just don't go. It's better to not go than to embarrass yourself.
you see the
Unless
videos.
unless you are going with someone who you know is not going to judge you or like who got you.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? But that needs to be. You don't need to assume someone got you.
Two questions. One, and it's mostly women. I don't think I've ever seen a video on social media of men arguing about this, but you see a lot of time this can lead to arguments and fights.
Oh yeah, I've seen videos. Yeah,
But here's
yeah.
the other thing. Do you think who should pay? Let's say it's a birthday. Who should pay for the
Oh,
birthday?
I've seen videos of those. Like it was I don't know how fake it was, but I've seen real videos too where like it was like someone's birthday and their significant other was picking up their bill,
Mhm.
and they thought they should pay for everybody. Like, no, I'm paying for your bill because it's your birthday, not.
Oh yeah, that's not even what I was asking, but yeah,
What
that's
were you
crazy.
asking?
No, what you okay? I can tell you, but what you talking about? That's so you saying? Let's just
I
say
thought
somebody
video.
had a girlfriend, and the girlfriend want him to pay for everybody food.
Yeah,
Oh no,
yeah,
we
no.
need to have talked about this before. And this
All right,
must be your birthday gift.
right. So, what was your scenario? You said it was
Like a
so
group of friends go out, and it's
for someone's
Steven's
birthday.
birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Should Steven pay for his own food, or should we split
Well,
his?
technically, yeah. Like when I go, if it's somebody's birthday, I'll like communicate with some other people. Like, okay, I got 2 of their drinks, and then somebody say,
Mhm.
okay, well, I got their food. Like, I think that's courteous,
Yeah.
like, but communicating with it well before the bill comes, like you seeing, okay, they ordered 4 drinks and food. You got 2 of their drinks, you know what I'm saying? So when the server comes, you like, hey, put 2 of their drinks on me. Like, yeah,
Mhm.
I think that's reasonable.
Yeah.
But it should not be assumed by the birthday person. Because if
Mhm.
it's assumed, you invited me out. Like,
Right.
I ain't paying for your food.
Yeah. Like you said, the key word is communication. Gotta
Yeah,
communicate
like
before.
big time. Big time. Ugh.
Because even you introduced and talking about drinking and stuff,
Mhm.
who paying for the Uber or
Yeah.
like who's driving? All those things need to be communicated before.
Yeah. That
Because
is true.
Ubers and stuff can get expensive, especially depending on where you're going.
Yeah. And yeah, they surge pricing and then depending on where you're going, time of day, like
You
those
spend
things add
$45
up.
on the Uber.
Yeah.
Like,
'Cause- And
and
you're trying to get a big Uber because yeah, those things add up.
yeah, and like, so it's 5 of us in here, and I'm the only one paying for it. Mm-mm.
Or I've been in a situation where, and then see this one you gotta know who you with and make sure that because feelings get hurt and stuff. Like I've been on a trip for a convention and last year, and it was in New Orleans, and so of course you ain't gonna be in the hotel the whole time you're in New Orleans, and so every day I think we might have been there 3 days or 4 days. So every day, like one person was like, "Okay, I'll get the Uber this time,"
Mhm.
and then another person, "Okay, I'll get the Uber back to the hotel from dinner. Okay, I'll get the Uber tomorrow to the bar." Now, while all that seemed generous, the Uber price is different. So the day I got stuck with the Uber, like it was like, and then I think it might have been 5 or 6. So you get an Uber XL or whatever. So
Mhm.
the day I got it, that thing was like $45. But the day someone else got it, we was just a mile away. It
Yeah,
might have $18. That don't add up.
right.
So you
And
gotta
you
know who you
squeezing in
with.
some some little car, and they
Right.
ain't being generous with what they pick.
And then I was so embarrassed. So like one time, I don't think it was this trip, but one trip, like everybody was like, "Hey, you gotta order Uber XL, so it can be large or whatever." And I think my phone defaulted to the normal Uber.
Mm.
And so all of us had to pile in this little car because we like had to go.
Mhm.
And I was like, and I just know somebody was like, Steven broke his.
He couldn't even afford
All right, he couldn't get
the
the Uber
SUV.
XL. He got this damn Toyota Camry.
Yeah, like you said, it's all and you hate to be on a trip and get to arguing.
Yeah.
You out of town.
Hmm.
It is communication.
Yeah.
Communication is key before.
Yeah. That is
And
true.
make sure you have some money. Borrow some from somebody before you go.
That is true.
Like, because that's embarrassing. And you hate to not be able to participate in those moments of if
Yeah.
everybody is
Well, you
getting,
can't go on no friends trip and then like you have to plan those out. Like if you ain't got the funds,
but some
then you
friends be
shouldn't.
on some mess.
I'm saying you shouldn't agree to go. You saying not participate in activities from argument reasons or
No, for money.
yeah. Like you can't. How you gonna go on a trip and you didn't prepare to have money? That's stupid.
Yeah,
Some people do. Some
If
people
you
do.
want to do that, then
I don't get it. I don't get it. All right, our last thing. I don't know if you've even ever seen this. Have you seen when players do this?
I've seen players that I ain't never know what it meant, but I've
Now,
seen them do it.
I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know the connotation, but apparently the NFL has prohibited the nose wipe celebration, labeling it as a violent gesture. What are your thoughts on that?
One of these days, maybe a generation or two from now, you're not gonna be able to walk. It is everything is offensive. Now,
But they're saying that's violent. That's different than saying you can't. I'm trying to think of a scenario like saying something is violent and saying something is PC are two different things.
so
I think.
I would imagine they would get in trouble for flicking, like doing a middle finger.
Yes, I think they're getting in trouble for that anyway.
That's what I'm saying. Like they
Yeah.
can't do that.
Correct.
I don't think. Okay, all those things that they get in, like they can't throw the ball down anymore, right?
Now they can. Yeah.
Oh, they can.
Oh, their celebrations are elaborate. Like these guys, the NFL guys, practice celebrations before the
Oh,
game. Like
I thought
they
they
got
couldn't do
whole
that.
dance routines and stuff now. No, they let them. They let them do a lot now in the NFL.
Mm.
They let
Yeah,
them do
but
a lot.
who couldn't throw the ball down?
I mean, I think at a time they were saying you couldn't spike the ball. But
Mm.
now, yeah, they do that every touchdown.
So I think like violent who would they? So
Well, you don't know what that means. In gangland, that might mean I caught a body. I don't know. I honestly
the
don't know
football
what that
players
means.
saying they caught a body.
Well, that's not good.
And they talking about they like tackled somebody or something. It's not nobody killing each other.
This is a violent gesture.
Excuse me. I'm not used to this much water.
You know you can drown yourself, right? Don't do that.
It's coming out, so it ain't
You can
sticking.
still drown yourself.
And I think you probably shouldn't talk about this. When I think on my third bottle of water, you know how you hear about like that happening to young people, kids, whatever, like when they pledging and stuff. And I was thinking to myself when I was on the third bottle of water, I was like, I'd have to quit because I can't keep drinking this. I'm like, this is. I see how they get messed up.
Shut up. Shut up.
Because dang, I can't.
And everybody don't do that for the record.
It was so funny, and this isn't funny. I really shouldn't even say it, but it's funny. Pastor Jamal Bryant, people know he's a Kappa, and he had on a purple suit. And I don't necessarily watch his services, but I saw the end of this one. He was wearing a purple suit last week, and as he was walking out, because he always walks to the back of the church, there was a real big guy, but the big guy was a Q, and he told Pastor Jamal Bryant, he said that purple looked good on you, and so Jamal Bryant stops what he's saying. He laughs about it, and he keeps walking, and he says, "It would something along the lines of, we denounce all hazing on our college campuses." He says, "Because Kappas don't have that problem." But it was funny in the moment. It wasn't funny, but it was funny in the moment. But yeah, I'm drinking a lot of water. I gotta pee again. Now I'm not. I gotta start building
we are almost done. So
I gotta start building my sphincter muscle.
That is not that. Don't even say that on a podcast ever again. Okay. Don't say that. I think you need to look that up because you were talking about the wrong part.
Wait, no, but I think you have more than one. I don't think that's the only one.
Let's just change the subject.
I don't think you just. I think you have more than one.
The subject. So you think the NFL is doing too much by telling them they can't do that? Again, I don't know the background of the gesture. So
yeah, I mean, if it really is something like you killed somebody or something like that, then okay. But I think we do all kinds of things that represent.
Yeah, and some of those things are banned or prohibited.
Well, hey, they've got people whose jobs are to decide what's inappropriate or not. And if
but
they feel
become,
that,
in my opinion, super lax. With NFL players do so much now, like so much. now in their celebrations that I think they're fine.
It's you good?
I had to cough. I was like holding the crap in this whole time.
You not
Yeah.
getting sick, are you?
No. You're not getting sick, are you? Well, that's our show, guys. You're supposed to say your line.
Look, there are over 60 type of sphincters in the human body.
Okay, all right. All right. What a way to end the show. Thanks for watching. See you guys same time, same place next week.
Bye-bye.